time. Let's get another query then. We have Gudu Khan who calls in from Chandigarh and he has investments in Tata Power. Gudu, go ahead.
जी
हाँ जी, आपका सवाल.
मेरे पास टाटा पावर है 77.35 के रेट पे 375 शेयर्स हैं और इसको मतलब आगे मतलब इस टाइम तो थोड़ा पॉजिटिव आया है, लेकिन इसका मतलब आगे कॉस्ट निकल जाएगी या मतलब कट आउट करना चाहिए इसको.
अच्छा.
शॉर्ट व्यू
और
मतलब 2 से 3 महीने में मतलब ज्यादा पॉजिटिव आ सकता है या.
Okay. All right. Mayuresh, I think Gudu is quite clear about what his question is. He would like to know what the prospects of Tata Power is, at least in the next 2 to 3 odd months. And it has been in news today. It's seeing a good fillip today. There are reports of that possible refinancing also of its loan. But what will you advise him from a 2 to 3 year perspective? A 2 to 3 month perspective.
So I'll answer the question in Hindi for his convenience.
Sure.
तो मेरे ख्याल से जो टाटा पावर्स के नंबर्स आए थे एक मिक्स बैग से थे कि जो माइनिंग की सब्सिडीज है, जो कोल का बिजनेस हैंडल करती है, एक 20 मिलियन टन्स का इनका आउटपुट था. रियलाइजेशंस घट गया है क्योंकि कोल प्राइसेस घटी थी. हालांकि इनका कैश प्रोडक्शन, जो कैश कॉस्ट होती है प्रोडक्शन, वो भी घटी थी. हालांकि आई थिंक उनकी जो सब्सिडरी परफॉर्मेंसेज हैं मैथॉन को लेके, मुंद्रा यूएमपीपी को लेके, वहाँ पे एक डिप्रिसिएशन एडजस्टमेंट की वजह से काफी फायदा हुआ था बुक्स पे. बट क्लियरली आई थिंक फॉर द स्टॉक टू रिएक्ट पॉजिटिवली फंडामेंटली, आई थिंक जो कॉम्पेंसेटरी टैरिफ का इनको एक जो बेनिफिट मिला था वो अगर अकाउंट करने लगते हैं उसके बाद ही कुछ आई थिंक एक ट्रैक्शन दिखेगा. एंड दैट प्रॉब्ली विल हैपन FY17 ऑनवर्ड्स. 1.2 1.3 टाइम्स प्राइस टू बुक पे ट्रेड करता है, तो ये स्टिल मेंटेनिंग अ न्यूट्रल स्टांस. तो आपकी जो कॉस्ट प्राइस है वो शायद रिकवर हो जाए 3 महीने में, बट दैट प्राइस आई थिंक यू शुड प्रॉब्ली एग्जिट द स्टॉक. यही स्पेस में रहना है तो मैं रिकमेंड करूंगा पावर ग्रिड. हालांकि आई थिंक इन टर्म्स ऑफ अर्निंग्स ट्रेजेक्टरी एक रेगुलेटेड ROE मॉडल है जो एक स्टेबल अर्निंग्स ग्रोथ देता है ऑफ अराउंड 15.5% इज द रेगुलेटेड ROE. और जैसे इनके केपेक्स प्लान्स है फॉर द नेक्स्ट 2 years of 22,500 crores, और जैसे इनका कैपिटल वर्किंग प्रोग्रेस है बैलेंस शीट पे 56,000 करोड़ के आसपास, कैपिटलाइजेशन शुड बी प्रीटी स्ट्रॉन्ग. सो आई थिंक केपेक्स इज स्ट्रॉन्ग, कैपिटलाइजेशन शुड रिमेन स्ट्रॉन्ग ओवर द नेक्स्ट 2 years, जिसका मतलब आई थिंक जो बैलेंस शीट ग्रोथ है दैट शुड रिमेन प्रीटी स्टेडी. अगेन ऑन वैल्यूएशन पर्सपेक्टिव एट 1.5 टाइम प्राइस टू बुक काफी अट्रैक्टिवली प्लेस्ड है. तो एट दैट पॉइंट आई थिंक यू कैन प्रॉब्ली स्विच टू पावर ग्रिड एंड अगेन आई थिंक वी आर मेंटेनिंग अ टारगेट ऑफ 170.
All right, Gudu, I hope that's good advice and I hope it works for you as well. Up next, Anurag calls in from Delhi. Hi Anurag, how can we help you?
Hello ma'am, good afternoon to everyone.
Good afternoon to you as well. Go ahead.
Actually, it's some personal finance. I required some question.
Sure.
One is actually I'm investing in some mutual fund for last 4 to 5 years.
Okay.
One is Birla Sun Life Frontline Equity Fund where I'm investing 3,000 per month for last 5 years.
Okay.
And another is HDFC Top 200 Fund where I'm investing 3,000 per month for last 5 years.
Okay.
And another is Sundaram Mid Cap Select Fund where I'm investing 3,000 for last 4 years.
Okay.
So my time horizon is I require 50 lakhs in 15 years.
Okay.
Another 50 lakhs in 25 years. And 5 crores in 30 years.
Okay.
So I have 2 years daughter, so for her education I need 50 lakhs, and for her marriage I need 50 lakhs.
Okay.
And my retirement, for my retirement I need around 5 crores. And also investing 3,000 per month in PPF.
Okay.
Okay. So just I wanted to know whether these funds are good enough to get me my goals, or should I select something? And one another thing. When I visited my portfolio, I found that Sundaram Midcap is giving far much better return than HDFC and BSLI.
Okay.
Okay, so as my time horizon is long term, so should I switch to Sundaram Midcap or some Midcap funds and all? That's why I wanted to know.
Okay, Nikhil, he is already investing about 15,000 rupees from various time horizons. So I guess 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So currently his monthly SIP is 15,000 rupees a month in 3 funds, right? His goal is 15 lakhs, I guess, in 10 years, I think. Is that what he has said? 50 lakhs in 15 years. And he also needs 5 crores for his retirement, which is in the next 30 years odd. Do you think he's on track with this investment of 15,000? Is he on track to meet his goals? What is the kind of corpus that he can hope to accumulate?
Okay. His first goal, which is 50 lakh in 15 years, the same can be achieved by doing a monthly investment of 10,000 rupees, which is already doing in 3 funds. So the first goal will be very much achieved, which is 50 lakh. But the other goal, which is 5 crores in 30 years, for that he has to do incremental SIPs to achieve that goal. And his PPF can be linked to his retirement, but the 3 funds can be linked to his daughter's education, which can be for in next 15 years. So he has to increase his SIP going forward. With regard to his funds, he can't compare a Birla SDFC to a Sundaram Select Midcap, because Birla Sun Life Frontline Equity Fund and SDFC Top 200 Fund are large cap biased fund, so they invest in large cap stocks, and Sundaram Select Midcap invest in mid cap stocks. So these two are 2 different segments altogether. So in the large cap category, SDFC Top 200 and Birla Frontline Equity Fund are very good fund. He can continue investing in that. On a mid cap space, Sundaram Mid Cap is doing good, and he can continue hold on to that. With regard to additional investment, for the first investment, he should keep his investment in large cap bias funds only, because that's more of education goal and that's more of a mandatory goal. With regard to his retirement, he can look at adding more mid-cap funds because his risk appetite is higher and has a good time horizon. So he can look at adding Mirae Asset Emerging Blue Chip Fund or UTI Mid-Cap Fund in his mid-cap portfolio. But going forward, he has to increase his SIP to achieve the goal. He can look at increasing SIP in all these 4 funds only, because it doesn't make sense to add too many funds in the portfolio, because every fund is also well diversified with the 50-60 stocks. So what I recommend, increase your SIPs, add a mid-cap fund to your overall portfolio, and the current funds just keep on holding on to them.